Falcon Heavy is in startup.
Great news, there's that call out. That Falcon Heavy is in startup. Now just waiting for the final call from the launch director.
This is the mission director. Go for launch.
And great news with that call out. All systems are go for launch of Falcon Heavy with USSF 52.
T-minus 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engines full power, and liftoff of Falcon Heavy. Go USSF 52.
Pushing ground range. And with the chamber pressure nominal.
Nominal power and telemetry.
At T plus 50 seconds into Falcon Heavy's flight, under the power of 5 million pounds of thrust, Falcon Heavy is carrying OTV-7 out to space. Now we are coming up on max Q here in a few seconds.
Max Q.
And great call out there. We have passed through max Q. That is the point of peak mechanical stress on the vehicle, and we've now passed through that. So we do have a few events coming up here. That will be booster engine cutoff, or BECO, separation of the side boosters, followed by side booster boost back burn startup, and then the center core main engine cutoff, or MECO. Now again, those are a few events coming up here. BECO, side booster separation. That'll be the separation from the center core. The center core will continue to carry stage 2 with the payload until it shuts down its engines with MECO and performs a standard stage separation like you see on a Falcon 9. And there you can see on your screen, on your right-hand screen, some views from the side boosters and a really awesome view of Falcon Heavy on your left-hand screen with all of those engines burning really bright there. Coming up on BECO in a few seconds here.
Booster engine cutoff.
Side booster separation confirmed.
And back to booster boost back startup.
And great news, we were able to also see that live on your screen. BECO, the side boosters have separated from the center core, and we have the startup of the boost back burn on both of those side boosters, looking really awesome there on your screen. Now the side boosters are returning to Florida under the power of 3 engines. Coming up are a few events in rapid succession. That will be the conclusion of the side boosters boost back burn, MECO, stage separation of the center core and the second stage, as well as SES-1, or the NVAC engine igniting on the second stage. SES-1 stands for second stage engine startup. And as I mentioned previously, per the request of our customer, we will not be showing second stage views after SES-1. Additionally, our center core, or stage 1, is expendable today, so we will not be attempting to recover it. But we will be following the side boosters back to land, so you can continue to stay tuned for that. Now we're coming up on the conclusion of the side boosters burn.
Booster boost back shutdown.
Stage separation confirmed.
And back ignition and full path.
And there we were also able to see and hear the call-outs for the side boosters, boost back burns concluding. We had MECO, or main engine cutoff of the center core, as well as stage separation, and also heard confirmation that the MVAC engine has ignited. Now, as we mentioned before,
Fairing separation confirmed.
and great call out there, also a confirmation that the fairing has separated from the second stage. Again, we will be attempting to recover those fairing halves when they fall back to Earth using our recovery vessel, Doug.
Trajectory is nominal.
Now, again, as I mentioned earlier, the center core was not built to land or be reused. It is expendable, having given its all for the mission.
Los Angeles.
We will say a big thank you to the center core. For the two side boosters, the boost back burns have completed, and so far the vehicles are on a good trajectory, coming back to land. And again, with successful second engine start 1, that will wrap up our coverage pertaining to the stage, to the second stage. So we'll focus our attention on the side boosters. Now, those side boosters are currently on their way back to land. In order to land back on land, we typically have 3 burns.
Center core FTS has safed.
We typically have 3 burns. They've already concluded a boost back burn, which helps them turn back around and head back towards land. The next burn coming up is the entry burn. That's where we'll reignite 3 of the engines on each of those boosters, and that helps slow them down as they enter back into the Earth's atmosphere. Now, if we do have successful landings today, it will mark the 257th and 258th landing of an orbital class rocket. And those entry burns are coming up here in about 30 seconds or so. And again, as I mentioned earlier, the center core will be expended, and we are not attempting to recover it today. Again, the entry burn is coming up here for the side boosters.
Booster entry burn startup.
And there's that call out that the entry burns have begun on the side boosters. And there you can see on your screen.
Stage 2 FTS is saved.
You can see on your screen the engines have reignited.
Booster entry burn shutdown.
PY FTS has saved.
And a short
NY
burn.
FTS has saved.
Short burn for both of those boosters, just under 20 seconds.
All vehicles are on nominal trajectories.
Great call outs there. All vehicles on nominal trajectories. Now, again, we do have one more burn for each of these side boosters coming up in just about 30 seconds. That is the landing burn. It's a single engine burn for each booster. And just one engine is powerful enough to slow the vehicles down and safely land back on land. Again, we are
Booster transonic.
targeting landing zone 1 and landing zone 2 for today's landings.
Booster landing burn.
And we heard that call out, and you can see on your screen that the engines have reignited.
Landing leg deploy.
Let's watch as the side boosters touch down for landing.
Stage 2 is in terminal guidance.
And there you can see on your screen and hear the crowd here, very excited. We have successfully landed both Falcon Heavy side boosters on landing zone 1 and landing zone 2. With these two side boosters, this marks the 257th and 258th overall successful landing of an orbital class rocket.